Hello dear ones, welcome to Tolle Wolle and welcome to a super beautiful pattern tutorial with super interesting yarn. I actually have a skein here that is completely made of nylon, super smooth, really nice in appearance and also in feel. I crocheted it here in a tight V pattern. I'll show you exactly how I did it now. Have lots of fun with it. I start this cute scarf with the velvet cake from Teddy, 150 grams, 130 meters in length, €5 actually for 5mm needles. I'm crocheting it a bit larger with my 8mm needle here. And yes, the whole thing is super sweetly colored and feels mega soft. It is made of 100% nylon and is structured in such a way that we have these small fuzzy strands wrapped with 2 additional bands, giving it a nice texture. I will crochet the whole thing from the inside and I'll pull out the center here and then look for the center again. So I'll unwind a bit here until I've actually found the innermost part, and that's where I'll start. I start with a foundation of a chain of 2 stitches. That means a chain with a multiple of 2. For me, that would be 14 stitches, and off we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. The yarn is super nice to crochet, super smooth and soft. I skip the first 4 stitches now, 1, 2, 3, 4, and go into the 5th stitch and crochet my first V there. For that, yarn over, insert and crochet a double crochet, and directly in the same stitch another double crochet, and also without a chain stitch in between. Then I skip 1 chain below and crochet 2 double crochets into 1 stitch again. So you can remember it like this. Every second stitch is actually crocheted and always directly doubled. So always skip 1 and crochet 2 double crochets into the next stitch. 1, 2, skip 1, 1, 2. Skip 1 again and crochet 2 here again. Of course, don't forget the yarn over, and then I have 2 stitches left, and in the last one here on the outside I crochet then just a single double crochet in it. And then I am finished with this first row here. So always skip 1 chain stitch like here and crochet 1 chain stitch with 2 double crochets. And then it continues with the next row. For that I chain 3 stitches again, turn the whole thing around, and now I always insert between the 2 double crochets that I crocheted into 1 chain stitch. And always crochet 2 double crochets in between. Always check which double crochets are actually crocheted into a stitch and crochet 2 double crochets there again. And then I come out here, and there I crochet a double crochet around the starting chain. Then it continues in the next row again with 3 chain stitches, turn the whole thing again, and here it is even more clearly recognizable where to insert. Here the double crochets are nicely aligned, and that's where you insert and work the new double crochets. here. This gap, which actually lies between the bundles, is skipped, but instead the stitches are really inserted between the stitches worked into an insertion point, and the stitches are also pushed apart a bit so that they fill these gaps a little themselves, and this creates that truly special, beautiful structure. And then I come back to the edge here and crochet a double crochet around the chain of the previous row. And here you can already see very, very nicely the development over the 3 rows. I'll continue crocheting this now and show you the color change in a moment. And here I am now with the color change for you. I've already crocheted quite a bit, as you can see, and you can really nicely see the development of the pattern, how the V's cutely interlock. And here comes the second color, and you can see the yarn is dyed through. So you can quickly see the color change in this stitch, and then I've already reached the violet. And with that, it continues for a whole section, and we'll see each other again at the end of the skein. So my dears, in the meantime, I've crocheted over all the color sections and have arrived here. I actually started my chain stitch, but the remaining yarn is not enough for an entire row. But the scarf has already reached such a great length. It's about 1.50 meters long, and you can also see the beautiful pattern here again in the dark violet tone. The stitches interlock very tightly here, and now I simply pull the yarn up large here and pull it all the way out. And here it is also quite frayed, so you have to be a bit careful. I'll trim the thread once more. It will be sewn in at the top, just like the beginning is sewn in. And from this beautiful, large, super comfortable ball of yarn, a great scarf has been made. I hope you enjoyed the whole thing and had fun. If so, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, don't forget to activate the bell, and we'll see each other next time at Tolle Wolle. Until then, bye.